Congratulations on your marriage. I just heard from my dad. You submitted the marriage certificate today, right? Thanks, Sophia. We just went to the city office together. From today onward, we'll officially be a family. I baked a cake to celebrate, so let's eat it together tonight, the three of us. What? Who's going to eat with you? Take the cake to my room. I won't eat at the same table as a housekeeper. What? Now I finally have a housekeeper. It took longer than I thought it would. Oh, Sophia, by the housekeeper, do you mean me? Who else could it be but you? You married my dad, and now you're my personal housekeeper. I'm not your housekeeper, I'm your new mother. We're going to start living together as a family, and now you call me a housekeeper. Why do you say such horrible things? What's so terrible about it? I've never accepted you as my mother. I only see you as my housekeeper. What? I'm going to take the college entrance exam next year. I want to concentrate on my studies. But if it's just me and Dad, I have to do things around the house too. And I can't afford to go to a famous cram school with just my dad. So I was looking for a housekeeper who has money and can take care of the house. Don't tell me that's going to be me. I thought you supported me in marrying Liam. So that's what you wanted from the beginning? That's what it means. Thank you for marrying my dad. And from now on, you'll be my personal housekeeper. No way. Well, you don't have to be so uptight. In any family, a mother is like a housekeeper who does everything for the family. All you have to do is shut up and take care of us. Don't act like a mother and lecture us. Mia, I didn't have enough money for cram school, so I'm going to borrow some money. I'll get $500 from your wallet in the living room. Wait a minute. I already gave you the money last week. What? I don't remember that. I'll take it as this month's allowance. I already gave you that last week. Give me the money back now. Stop taking it right out of my wallet like that. Shut up. I don't have the allowance you gave me anymore. If you don't want me to take this money, increase your allowance. I gave you $200 a month for allowance as well. That's not enough? You spend too much money. What? You're a housekeeper, and you're lecturing me? Did you forget I told you not to act like a mother? A housekeeper. I told you to mind your own business. I'm going to study at a family restaurant with my friends after cram school. I'll probably be home after 10 p.m. Don't even take a bath until I get back as usual. Hey, Sophia. Why do I have to be the last? I want to take a bath as soon as I get home from work. You can't be the first one to take a bath when you're a housekeeper. You're not allowed to take a bath until Daddy and I are done. That's enough. When are you going to start treating me like a family? I had faith that one day you'd open up to me. Instead of stopping treating me like a housekeeper, you're making it worse. I've reached my limit. That's so funny that you believe in me and then you say you've reached your limit. I'm never going to stop treating you like a housekeeper. No way. So give it up and be my housekeeper. A housekeeper shouldn't complain when I take money out of her purse. You're the last one to take a bath. You're never allowed to have dinner with me. I see. I've tried to be reasonable. I've tried. The last 3 months have been a total waste. If you don't like it, leave. Just divorce Dad and get out of this house. You can't do that anyway, can you? Because you're finally married. And he's pretty good looking, so you don't want to leave him. You're married to Daddy with kids because no one wants you, right? That's not true. You've always thought that way with me? That's all I can think of. My dad is pretty good looking. That's why there is no way you, an old lady like you, can divorce him. So if you don't have the courage to get a divorce, don't you dare stand in my way. You'll continue to be my personal housekeeper. Liam, I'm almost at my limit. Can't you do something about Sophia? What's wrong, Mia? Sophia is in high school and a bit of a rebellious phase. She'll open up to you and you guys will get along eventually. That's what I've been trying to do, but I've reached my limit. Besides, Sophia made it very clear to me that she isn't going to change her attitude anytime in the future. Oh, really? We can't live together as a family anymore. I've been thinking about divorce lately. What? So from now on, will you be proactive in getting between us? I'm not saying I want to be friends with her. That's selfish of me. I just can't be treated like a housekeeper anymore. I just want to live like a normal family. So please cooperate with us, Liam. I don't know what you mean by cooperate. I think it'll make things more complicated if I get in the middle. It's best for the two of you to work it out together. Your wife says she's at her limits, but you won't do anything? I'm saying if things don't change, we'll get a divorce. Then let's just get a divorce. We married recently, but let's break up then. What? I'll go get the divorce papers right away. Wait a minute. I can't believe you accepted so easily. Are you okay with me divorcing you? Yeah, I don't mind. If we get divorced, I'll just marry someone else. You're kidding, right? Your wife is in so much trouble and you won't do something about it? Can we do something about it together? You're accepting a divorce so easily. That's terrible. I don't want to go through all that trouble. Men don't get involved in women's fights. That's an absolutely rigid rule in life, isn't it? So you really don't do anything for me. No matter how much I'm treated like a housekeeper, you turn a blind eye. I cry and you won't do anything about it. What's the point of living together like this then? Just so you know, if we're getting a divorce, we will take care of the division of property. What? You make more money than I do, and I can expect a pretty good amount. I knew I was right to remarry a woman with a lot of money saved up. Hey, wait a minute. Did you marry me for money? You make it sound like I did. Of course I married you because of your character, but money is more important than anything else. What did you just say? I'll go get the divorce papers. I'm sorry, but can you leave the house now? We don't need you in this house anymore. Huh? Actually, I saw something just now. I saw my dad walking with a very beautiful woman. They had dinner together. It had to be a date. What did you say? From a distance, she looked a lot like my mom. I knew that's the way my dad likes it. She's the complete opposite of you. What a guy. I was surprised at how easily he accepted the divorce. So that's what it was. So he's already with someone else. What? You and my dad are already talking about divorce? That's so funny. If that's what you want, then get out of my house right now. I don't even need you as a housekeeper anymore. Are you moving out yet, old housekeeper? I'm on my way out. I'm finally free. I'm so tired of your insubordination, even though you're my housekeeper. I feel suffocated just by your presence in the house. You've been calling me your housekeeper all this time. But let me tell you something important as a mother. People deserve retribution. What you do to others will come back to haunt you. You're no longer my mother and you're lecturing me too much. Hey Mia. What's up with the divorce all of a sudden? Why are you leaving so suddenly? Huh? You said before that it was okay to get a divorce. That's why I filed the divorce papers I got the other day. Go ahead, remarry a beautiful woman who looks just like your ex-wife. What? Sophia told me. She said you had a nice date with a very beautiful woman. And she looks a lot like your ex-wife. She's the reason why you easily agreed to divorce me, isn't she? Oh no, I'm fed up with you and Sophia. I hope you'll be happy with your new girlfriend who looks exactly like your ex-wife. That's impossible. She's not just a look-alike, she's my ex-wife herself. Besides, I just got dumped a few minutes ago. What? No, at first I thought it was someone else. The waitress at the cafe I've been going to looks so much like my ex-wife. So I gave her my number and we talked every day. Today I finally went on a date with her for the first time, and it was then I realized. Not only did she look exactly like my ex-wife, but she was my ex-wife herself. You're kidding me. You didn't recognize her until you went on a date? Her hair had changed drastically, and she wears a mask when she works at the cafe. It's not something you notice. But she knew it was me right away. What? Apparently, she heard somewhere that I got remarried. So she pretended to take me up on my offer. You're still cheating on her like this? You're divorced and you're still doing it. That's sick. She pretended to be on a date with me and she kept cursing at me the whole time. It was the worst date of my life. Wait. I just want to make sure that the divorce was caused by your wife cheating on you, right? And now you're divorcing her again? What do you mean? I'm sorry, the divorce was caused by my cheating. I cheated on my wife a lot during our marriage. My ex-wife left me because she got fed up with me. What? No way. So you two have been lying to me this whole time? Hiding the reason for your divorce? And she wanted me as a housekeeper. And you even wanted my money. You're the worst kind of father and daughter. Please, Mia. Please reconsider the divorce. I'll tell Sophia. I'll tell her not to treat you like a housekeeper anymore. You've got to be kidding me. Don't be scared just because your potential next wife ran away. Divorce me, get a share of the property, and remarry your beautiful ex-wife? Thanks for leaving so soon. Now all that's left is for my dad to marry a girlfriend who looks like my mom. But I'm sure he'll remarry soon. My dad is so handsome. I heard he got dumped even though he was good looking. So you two are back to being father and daughter alone. What? Dad was rejected? It seems like it was more than similar to your mom. It was your real mom. Liam didn't even know what was going on. He was just hitting on her. That's why he was dumped so easily. It can't be true. Ask Dad all you want about the details. The divorce papers has been filed, and I'm no longer your mother. I don't want anything to do with a father and a child who lie and hide the reason for their divorce. That sucks. Now you know why Mom and Dad divorced. I'm beyond angry and disgusted with you two. Well, take care of yourselves. And don't ever show your face in front of me again. Who's going to show up? I'm sure Dad will find another girlfriend soon. Why don't you just take your money and go? Make sure I get my child support and a generous share of the estate. What? You're divorced, so you pay what you owe. I treated you like a housekeeper, but you were still my mother on the family register. Of course you have to pay child support. My dad told me that you have a lot of money saved up, even for an old lady. But if we divide the property, half of it will be ours. Like father, like daughter. I don't have to pay child support, and I have very little in the way of property. You know, premarital assets are not subject to property division. Oh, really? I don't know if you're clever or stupid. You and Liam don't know anything about that. What do you mean not covered? Even if you're only married for a few months, once you're married to each other. You'll pay what you have to pay. That's the way it's supposed to be. All assets before marriage are excluded. The only assets that are subject to property division are those from the months we were married. What? And even though we were married, I didn't even adopt you as my child, Sophia. I'm not entitled to child support. If we get divorced, that's the end of our relationship. I see. So you don't get any money from the divorce? Yeah, I get almost nothing. If anything, I'll have to give up the house. What? We all moved into this house when we got married. Actually, I was paying all the rent. So now Liam has to pay for it. But I think it's a pretty difficult amount for him. $3,000 for a rent each month is difficult for someone with a lower income than me. $3,000 a month? Wait a minute. Is the rent that high? It's a house in a good location. I can afford it with an annual income of $200,000 or so. It must be difficult for Liam with an average income. What? Wait. $200,000 a year? What? You make that much money? Oh yeah. That's why I have so much money saved up for an old lady. No, that's not true. I heard you make a lot of money, but I didn't hear that you make that much money. $200,000 a year is rich. I'm going back to my life as a rich bachelor. Wait, Mia. You know, I have a feeling we're gonna be friends from now on. Even if we're not related by blood, we could really be a parent and child. Huh? So come back, Mia. Everything I've been doing is just out of rebellion. But my rebellion is over today. From now on, I'll be friends with you, Mia. That's a very obvious flip-flop. But it's too late now. They couldn't afford the rent and moved to a cheap apartment. Liam immediately started looking for marriage again. He is handsome but divorced. It seems that he was not blessed with any encounters this time. And it's the first time he's not taken seriously by anyone. He began to take it out on Sophia. Now he won't even have dinner with her. Sophia, who is forced to take care of everything at home, is always home alone, has finally started to regret what she has done. She sent a single word of apology. I'm really sorry for all the things I did. I didn't reply or anything, but I hope she will grow up a little from this.
Believe we're just 3 days away from our wedding.
I know, the time has flown by.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you as your wife. I knew from when we started dating in high school, we were going to be together for the long run.
I can't wait either. Is your sister gonna be there?
Of course, she's family. Why do you ask?
No reason, I just don't remember if you said she was coming or not.
She was apparently not going to come. My mom was telling me that she had some sort of meltdown and swore off coming to the wedding. I have no idea why.
Oh, good to know she's decided to come now, though.
I guess. Why are you so concerned about my sister, though? What does it matter to you if she comes to our wedding or not?
I'm not concerned about her. I was just wondering whether or not she'd be attending the wedding.
Okay, well, yes, as far as I know, she's gonna be coming.
Good to know.
I should have known something like this was gonna happen. Leave it to Gloria to take what's mine and snatch it away from me.
I'm very disappointed in your sister. I also should have known she'd be up to something when she came crying to me about receiving an invitation to your and Kevin's wedding. I couldn't put together what she was so upset about. I figured it was because her younger sister was getting married before she was.
She's always been jealous of me and what I've accomplished. I just never thought she would crash my wedding day like that and steal my high school sweetheart from me. Confessing her love for him is one thing, but she let me waste all this money on a wedding just to embarrass me in front of all our friends and family by being left at the altar.
I never thought your sister could be so wicked and do something of this sort. You're right. She could have brought her feelings up to you earlier in the relationship, but Kevin is just as much to blame. If he cared more for your sister than you, he should have never led you on for so long. I'm disgusted by the both of them, to be quite frank. Me too. They deserve to pay for what they've done to me. I want revenge. While I never brought you up to be like this, I do understand why you're feeling like this. Well, you didn't exactly bring Gloria to be a wedding-crashing, fiancé-stealing, evil drama queen, but she definitely turned out that way. You're quite right. Your father and I don't know what to do about her. We definitely do not condone this type of behavior, and I feel like it should be punished. Although, we did have one idea. What is it? We were discussing it last night. Your father and I are considering disowning her for her betrayal of our family. I think that's a very good idea. We don't want someone so evil and conniving associated with our family name. No, you're absolutely right. We can't have our family name brought down because of her. There is one other thing I think you and father should do. Yes, what are you thinking? I think Gloria should be removed from your wills, and sole proprietorship of the family business should come to me. If we're going to disown her from our family, we should do it properly. You're quite right. I'll speak to your father, but I think this is definitely something we should include in her punishment. I'm very sorry for what's happened to you. I never thought that one of my daughters could be so cruel and do something so horrible to another member of the family, especially not her sister. It's not your fault, Mother. Gloria and Kevin are the ones to blame. Hey, sis. Gloria, what do you want? I need to talk to you. Can we maybe meet for coffee? Not a chance. After what you've done to me, I want nothing to do with you. Please, Tammy, I really need to talk to you. Whatever you have to say, you can tell me here. You have 5 minutes. I want to apologize. That's out of character, especially after you tried to ruin my life and betrayed me in front of our entire family. I know, but I'm sorry. Is that it? You're just sorry? Well, yes, what more do you want me to say? I expected more, but anyway, is that all you wanted? Well, do you forgive me? Of course not, Gloria. That was the most pathetic apology anyone's ever offered me. And in any case, what you did to me and our family is unforgivable. Please, Tammy, you have to forgive me. I need your help. Mom isn't taking my calls, and neither is Dad. I don't blame them. You're lucky I even bothered to respond to you. Why should I help you? Kevin left me. I have no one. I guess that's karma. You don't understand. I'm pregnant. What? Kevin got me pregnant and then left me for another woman. I don't know what to do. I can't say I'm surprised. If he cheated once, he was bound to do it again. What do you want me to do about it? I can't exactly terminate your pregnancy for you. I don't want to terminate my pregnancy. I want to have the baby. Plus, I'm too far along for an abortion. How far along are you? And again, what do you need me for? I need you to get Mom and Dad to take me back into the family. I'm 5 months along, and I can't afford to have the medical treatments I need. Why don't you just get a job and pay for them yourself? That's the thing, I can't get a job. I think I have some serious complications with being pregnant. I've been bedridden for the last month. Oh my god, Gloria, you've really messed up this time. Tammy, please, I'm begging you, I have nowhere else to turn. Alright, fine, you can come and stay in my spare bedroom. And I'll get Mother and Father to speak to you again, but I swear, one wrong move and you're out. I promise, I just want to be a part of a loving family again. You won't believe who came crawling back, begging for forgiveness. Don't tell me it was Kevin. Nope, Gloria. What more could she possibly want from you? She wants back in the family. Kevin's knocked her up and left her for someone else. That man really is something else. So, what does your sister want from you? She needs support and somewhere to stay. She's not able to work to support herself because of her pregnancy. Well, what did you say to her? I told her I'd take her in. I know how it feels to be betrayed, abandoned, and left high and dry with nothing but a broken heart. Except in her case, she has a baby to think of now, too. I think what you're doing is very big of you. I'm proud that you've chosen the higher path, and are willing to care for your sister
but she didn't bother to give you the same level of respect. Thank you. It's hard to forgive her, but I can't let my feelings affect the well-being of the child. Your father and I will support you with this and help you pay for the checkups and medical care the baby may require. I told Gloria the second she messes up, she's out. Good. I think she needs these boundaries. Gloria, have you seen my silver bracelet with the blue diamonds? It was on my dressing table this morning, but now it's disappeared. No, why would I know where it is? I just thought you may have come into my room or something and borrowed it. Maybe the maid bumped it while she was cleaning and never picked it up. No, I checked around my dressing table and in all the drawers. It isn't there. Sorry, I can't help you. I don't know where it is. Come to think of it, I'm actually missing a few things of value to me. Well, I can't help you there. I've been so busy with the baby. I don't even know what day it is. The doctors were right when they said the newborn stage is the most tiring. You don't have much to compare it to. You've only just given birth. I know that. All I'm saying is I've been very busy with my baby. I haven't had time to notice your things going missing. I wonder if it is the nanny that's stealing from me. It's been ever since I hired her that I've noticed things going missing. Yes, you're right. It's probably her. That's disappointing. I thought she was trustworthy when I hired her. I'll have to talk to her about it this week and probably let her go. Good, because I can't have thieves working around my baby. Don't worry, I'll sort this out. Gloria, you deceitful liar. I can't believe I was stupid enough to believe your lies and let you into my life again. What are you talking about? I haven't done anything. Don't bother trying to come up with another lie. I can see you in my house with Kevin right now. What? How? After I noticed things had been going missing and I thought it was the nanny, I decided to hide secret cameras around the house to try and catch her in the act so that I'd have proof and cause to fire her and hopefully get some of my things back. Well, you can imagine my surprise when I opened the live camera footage to see Kevin lounging on my sofa. I can explain. No need. I've seen what you two have been doing and I know everything I need to know. While I've been at work, you've been letting Kevin into my house and helping him steal from me. No doubt you two have been pawning the items for cash. What are you even doing back with that serial abandoner anyway? Well, the thing is, he never actually left me. What? You said he got you pregnant and then moved on to somebody else. Not exactly. Yes, he got me pregnant, but he didn't leave me. Gloria, what the hell's going on? Keeping all these secrets is so exhausting. I'm just gonna tell you exactly what we've been planning. Please. When Kevin and I found out we were gonna have a baby, although we were excited, we didn't want to have to pay for all the things that were involved, like the doctor's visits and the newborn equipment. So we came up with the plan to get you, Mom, and Dad to pay for the stuff for us. I knew you'd be easy to win over, so that's why I got hold of you. Are you being for real right now? You orchestrated this whole thing just to get money out of our parents and me? Yep, pretty much. It's so nice to finally have everything out in the open. It's been so annoying having to keep things between Kevin and me quiet, so that you wouldn't find out. Although I wasn't expecting you to start spying on us in the house. I wasn't spying on you. I was trying to find out why my things kept going missing. And just as well, because who knows how long you would continue to use me for if I never found out. Probably a good few months. You're unbelievable. I'm coming home right now and I want you and that disgusting user out of my house. I can't believe how entitled you are. No, I don't think so. And I'm only entitled because I'm tired of you always getting everything. I always had to work hard for everything I wanted, and it's not fair. What do you mean you don't think so? I have to work hard for what I want too. I just don't complain about it like you do. Oh, whatever. In any case, I quite like it here. It's fancy. I want you out. There's absolutely no way you're staying after everything you've done. There's not much you can do to us from the outside of the house. What do you mean? You don't honestly think I'd go without a fight? And I certainly wouldn't just let you walk right into the house. It's my house. You can't lock me out. I can, and I have. And I'll just call the police and have you and Kevin arrested for trespassing and theft. You wouldn't do that because then my baby will be left an orphan, and you don't have it in you to do such a thing. What do you want from me, Gloria? What do I have to do to get rid of you? I'm glad you asked. I want the house. Then Kevin and I will be out of your hair. You can't have my house. I can if you sign ownership to me. Why would I do that? Well, if you want me out of your life so badly, then you'll give me the house. I've gotten quite comfortable staying here over the past few months. And you wouldn't want the baby to be out on the streets, would you? If I do this, I never want to hear from you or Kevin ever again. I want you out of my and our parents' lives for good. If you give me the house, we'll never bother you again. Fine, but that's it. You're not getting anything more out of our family. Whatever. When I receive the transfer papers, I'll let you come back in to come and get your belongings. All I want is a normal, caring sister, but I guess that'll never happen. I finally received the restraining orders for our family against Kevin and Gloria. They won't be able to get anywhere near us again without having to face the police. Oh, good. I really cannot believe Gloria would be so wicked and do all this just to get money out of us. Me neither. I would have never thought my older sister would betray me, use me, and blackmail me the way she has. But at least she's out of our lives now, for good. I'm just glad you decided to move home closer to us. I feel much better knowing we're all together now. Going from almost getting married to being left at the altar and manipulated by my sister. I never thought I'd be living back home with my parents again. But I'm also glad to be close to you and Father again. This way we can all have each other's backs and make sure nothing can ever come between our family again. That's right. And I'm also very grateful that your father thought ahead and decided to keep our family business in your name and not add your sister back into our wills. Can you imagine the kind of drama she would cause for us then if she had any sort of leeway in the company? I don't even want to think about it. At least I got my own back one last time. Gloria thought she could manipulate the house for me, but it's technically owned by the business. So having my signature on the change of ownership papers means nothing. The paperwork is invalid, and the house will be sold through the company. Good for you, honey. They don't deserve anything more from us. In other news, I found someone I'd like you to meet. I've invited him over for dinner tonight. Mother, you know I hate being set up on blind dates. Does it count as a blind date if your parents will be there? No, I guess not. He's a really nice guy. Plus, I think after everything Kevin put you through, you deserve to get back out there and find someone new. I suppose. I guess I'll have an open mind at dinner tonight. That's all I ask. And who knows? He may just be what you're searching for.
After Tammy moved back in with her parents, she focused on improving and growing the family business that she was set to take over. She, her mother, and her father formed a closer relationship after all they'd been through with Gloria, and were glad not to be bothered by her again. As for Gloria, Kevin did eventually leave her for someone younger. She tried to support herself by getting into petty crime, and ended up getting arrested, and her child was unfortunately put into foster care. Tammy ended up adopting the child anonymously, so that Gloria could never trace it back to her when she got out of prison. She made a wonderful life for the baby that was made complete by the man her mother had set her up with. It turned out that he was an excellent match for Tammy, and they ended up getting married. He became the most amazing husband and father to the child.